lately I've been having a hard time trying to spend my days doing other things than being on the internet. Because I'll get into it. And this happened because I think I've made a lot of progress towards being off the internet as much as possible. But the biggest issue I think I have is in times where it's summer right now. This video is probably not coming out then. I don't know when this is coming out, but when things get a little bit stressful in school, I get really exhausted, and then all I want to do afterwards is just watch YouTube all day. And because of that, I'm spending all day on YouTube, and then I'm doing homework, and then it's just like this pattern, and I never do anything else, and I feel really bad about it, and then I feel bad and I lose energy. It's just like, it's this cycle of like, I feel so exhausted that all I want to do is go on YouTube, but then like that exhausts me even further in a way. And so I'm just really frustrated with the internet in a way, because it's like, it's really fun, it's really great, but it can become the worst thing ever. And like, it's just like, sometimes I feel really like, all I really desire, like deep down, what I really desire and really want to do is like learn a bunch of stuff, like specifically like playing instruments, playing the guitar, the keyboard, the ukulele, reading a bunch of books, watching movies. Like, I want to do stuff like that all the time, and I try my hardest to do them, but like, it's just I wish the internet didn't exist sometimes. Like, it's one of the biggest things that makes me feel kind of like sad that I was born in this time, right? Like, I feel like I got a pretty good childhood with like being able to go outside and play and stuff. I wasn't just like an iPad child on my iPad since I was like 5, but I got an iPad when I was 7, and I mean, I didn't actually use it that much compared to like, I feel like people use it now. It was a different time, but like, I played outside a lot. I never took the iPad outside. It was pretty fun. But I feel like once I got to middle school, everything, like, I feel like I really missed out a lot, and it does include COVID a little bit, so I feel like that doesn't help. But like, just outside of COVID, if COVID never happened, and just thinking about like what would have happened in high school and everything for me, like, I feel sometimes that I missed out on a lot of things because of social media and the internet and stuff. Less the internet, more social media. But like, it's really sad sometimes when I remember, like, I remember those moments of like hanging out with people and everyone was on their phones. And I get that like sometimes that's okay when you spend a lot of time with someone, I get that. But like, never really talking to people, I get so like, it's just weird. I just feel like I wish I got the opportunity to be a teenager in a time before social media. I really truly, I wish that, because it feels like everyone is so much more like distant from each other in reality, because everyone's closer in social media. And like, I just remember in middle school and high school being so confused as like the people, like, I don't know, it was just, I never really liked using social media to be social. So I think that was the big issue, but like, it just never made sense to me, and I don't know, it's just like, it really sucks, I think, sometimes, and I wish I wasn't. And like, with social media, I just feel like I never feel good about like being on the internet and spending my time, like spending a whole day watching YouTube makes me feel bad, but I still do it, and it's bad, it sucks. Like, all I really, like, truly, I think one of the biggest motivations for me to like stop spending all day on the internet and like stop being so chronically online, I guess, was thinking about like the Beatles, for example. This is like, I always have to bring everything back to the Beatles because I love the Beatles so much, if you didn't know that. But like, I remember like learning about like the Beatles and knowing what they did in their, like, when they were teenagers, like in a band, and like the amount of time they spent every day, you know, just like playing their instruments, playing music and everything. It's like, that's so much time. And thinking about it, like, you know, I felt like that's what I want to do. Not necessarily play music for that long, but I meant like, I want to do stuff all day that's not on the internet. I want to read, I want to play music, I want to do all these things. But it feels like I don't know how to escape it almost in a way. Like I want to take a break from the internet. Like I just don't want to go on the internet anymore. I do want to keep posting videos, but I don't want to be on the internet anymore. It kind of sucks. Like it feels like I can't, I don't know. It just really sucks. I feel like the internet, I feel like it's just taken all my time. And it just like takes it away from you and it's gone. And it's just like thinking about all the hours I spent just watching videos or whatever, scrolling, is really sad sometimes. Like I remember when I was like 14, I remember when I was on TikTok, spending like 12 hours a day just like on TikTok, just been like casually like, yeah, I spent 12 hours a day on TikTok. Like what did I do? It was just so bad. And I think it gives you this illusion of like doing something because you're watching people, and like it just really sucks. It really sucks so much, and I hate it so much. It's just like I have in the last, I think 3-ish years, I've been like developing this hatred for the internet in a way, not like a super big hate, because like I like a lot of it. Like it's just the hard thing. I feel like what I'm talking about mostly, like what I want to talk about is like how I know like I want to do so much stuff, but I feel like the internet is one of those things. There's so much that I want to do. Like I just want hobbies. That's it. I just want to spend all my time, like I could be staring at the wall, I could be doing nothing. I don't want to be on the internet. Why am I on the internet? Like why am I watching YouTube videos? Why am I scrolling? Like there's nothing that, like it really frustrates me how I feel that I need this in like my brain. You know what I mean? And I actually at one point came up with this affirmation that kind of helps if you're trying to spend less time on YouTube. It helped me. Basically, like anytime I had the desire to like go on my phone or anything, I'd be like, there's nothing it can give me that I can't give myself. And it really helped me. And it was just, like yesterday, I tried my best to watch as little YouTube as possible. And I did that. I watched very little YouTube. I was really good yesterday. And it's like, it was so difficult though. Like I hate that. And the worst part is that I enjoy watching a video in the moment, right? There's nothing I have against the video or anything like that. But like, it's the feeling afterwards where you're like, okay, now what next? Like, it's just like, it's never ending and it really sucks. And I hate that so much. I feel like I got social media. I got Snapchat when I was 9. So early. I got Instagram when I was like 10. But like, I never really used them because like, I didn't have anyone, like barely anyone I knew had phones. I didn't have a phone either. I was on my iPad. But like, it's just really sad. And I'm just really frustrated with the way I feel about the internet and the way that it is. Like, I have this like fear of wasting time, and it's a big waste of time is what I feel the internet is. It's just like sad thinking about like, I don't know if this is relatable, but like it's just sad thinking about the amount of time spent on the internet that could have been spent doing so much more for so many people. Like that was the biggest thing with like the Beatles that I was thinking about. Was like, they spent all of that time since they were like very young, really, since they were like teenagers, they spent all that time, you know, playing music, and they became really great at music and all that. And it's just like, they got to like, I don't know, it's just like knowing that like something like them, like they got all that time and they used all that time when they were teenagers playing music, right? And they didn't waste time. It sucks. It just really sucks, and I need to get off of it. I need to get off of it. I don't even have TikTok or Instagram. All I have is YouTube and Pinterest. Pinterest I barely use even, like, for like that. Like, I scroll like once or twice a day, but that's it, and it's not that bad. Pinterest is the best. Shout out Pinterest. You're the best social media out there, because you don't do anything. I don't think about being social. I just look at pretty things and save them, and that's it. But YouTube, it's just like, oh my god. It just, I can't even. Like, I'm just so frustrated with it, and I really need a break. I really need a break, and I think it's so difficult, and I hope it becomes easier. But I also want the internet. That's the problem. Like, it's not like I want to fully just get off of the internet and never go on again. Like, I want to watch like 2 videos a day max. I want to watch stuff, but I don't like the excessiveness of it anymore. Like, anymore. Never liked it. I don't like the excessiveness of it. It's just truly like, it's terrible. And it ruins your mind. It's not good for you. It's really not good for you. And this isn't normal. I don't think this is the way that people should be existing. But like, what are you supposed to do? And the worst thing is like, it's built to capture your attention in the best way possible. So it's literally just, it's taking everything from you, right? Unless you're not on it, you're not capable of really, it's so hard to resist it, right? I don't want to be in another time living in like the 70s or whatever, but like the thing that I love the most about, like, the thing that I just so deeply wish so badly that I would have grown up in a time without social media. Like, the freedom, oh my god. Also, like, I'm just really annoyed. I'm so annoyed.